Well, this video is titled Parents Discover Their Daughter is a Mass Killer. Let's check it out.
What'd they tell you? Nothing. Okay, she was life flighted here. Yeah.
This is Natalie and John Shirilla, the parents of Mackenzie Shirilla. Just hours earlier, they were informed their daughter was involved in a devastating car accident and that she was transported by helicopter to the nearest hospital. However, what they're about to hear from this officer would change the course of their and Mackenzie's life forever.
Okay. No.
The car was
You want to sit down? Please say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving. Who died?
Mackenzie's boyfriend, Dom Russo, as well as their friend Davion, were pronounced dead after the crash, making Mackenzie the suspect of a potential double murder. However, police had their doubts. Most assumed that this was simply the result of an innocent mistake on Mackenzie's behalf. But as the investigation would progress, dark and disturbing secrets would reveal this was clearly much more than just an accident.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking.
What do you mean?
You know that's exactly what I mean. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
Jesus. Dr. Insanity, you make your videos all the time. And I think this might be my second or third time watching this. But your videos always like very dark and mysterious and like creepy. You dig what I'm saying? That don't help the fact that I'm sitting in the dark room, but let's get into it. And she sounds like a whack job. I ain't gonna lie.
17
July 30th, 2022.
Year-old Mackenzie Shirilla, her 20-year-old boyfriend Dominic, and their friend Davion are on their way to a high school party.
Okay, she's 17. Her boyfriend is 20. His friend is 19. Okay, there's already a problem here. She's 17 and he's 20 and they're dating. This is insane because you would be a college student. He would be in high school if he failed a grade, or he would be out of high school for almost a year. Because I remember being 19 and she's 17, so she would either be a senior or she would be a junior in high school going to her senior year. I don't know. We finna see though.
With Mackenzie's 18th birthday in just 2 days, the group has decided to go out and celebrate. But what seems like a normal
still, they was dating she was 17. Let me stop pausing though.
night out will in a few hours turn into one of Ohio's most disturbing mysteries. At around 2 a.m., Mackenzie and Dominic are seen smoking at the party, and at one point, Mackenzie reportedly offers the host of the party psychedelic mushrooms. This was unlike Mackenzie, as her friends had never seen her use the substance before, let alone pass them around. At 3:30 a.m., the group leaves the party and drives to another friend's place across town. There, they hang out for a little over an hour watching South Park. By 5 a.m., Mackenzie decided it was time to go home. Strangely, she asked to drive instead of Dominic. This was unusual, but Dominic agreed. Additionally, when Davion asked for a ride, Mackenzie refused to let him in the car. After an argument, Dominic convinced her to take Davion home. All three of them would get in the car, sealing their own fate. At the intersection between Pearl and Progress Drive, CCTV spots the car making a turn off course from Davion's house. Instead of driving along Pearl Drive, the car turns onto Progress Drive, a road that ends abruptly with a brick wall. CCTV would spot the car rapidly start accelerating, going from a calm 30 to over 90 miles per hour. In the very last seconds, an intense turn would take place, leading the car to narrowly avoid slamming into a tree, but it would be too late, and the car would speed into the brick wall.
Wow.
The crashed car would remain undiscovered for 45 minutes, until 6:15 a.m. when a passerby on a motorcycle would discover the destroyed vehicle.
What was her intentions on doing this though, bro? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Dominic should have been like, nah, gang, I'm good. Soon as, like, bro, if I ever, and these are situations I don't put myself through. For one, I ain't gonna say I've been in a situation like this, but I've been in situations where my man's just arguing with his lady or whatever the case may be, or somebody he dealing with, and I'm in the car. The first thing that I'm thinking about, get me out of this car as fast as possible. Take me home so I can enjoy my life. And after that, y'all can pull off and do what y'all want to do. If she denied him getting in the car at first and he argued with her, was like, man, let me in the car or let my mans in and take him home. For one, she's 17, you 20. You shouldn't be letting her have no control over driving or none of that. For one. Two, my man's Dominic, he should have been like, I'll walk to the crib. I'm decent. Or he should have just stayed at whoever house he was at. And then somebody could have took him home in the morning. But this is kind of like, this is dick, bro. Not even gonna front. This is dick.
About 10
What's up, JV? What are you playing? I'm glad to see you on. Well, it was nice to see you. Keep going. Appreciate that. My bad, I ain't see your comments in time.
10 minutes later, law enforcement would arrive, and through their body cams, we can witness the horrific discovery they would make.
Jesus Christ, this is the worst body cam footage of all time. Ohio, bro, and this is one thing. I've reacted to a couple of Ohio videos and y'all doing like police chases and all that. Brother, I don't know what it is about y'all budget for y'all police officers. I don't usually say stuff like this, bro. I have before on reacting to videos. Y'all gotta get a better budget for body cams, bro. Down there in Georgia, GSP, Georgia State Patrol, they got great body cam footage. Like the whole state boys and all that. I'm talking about down from their dash cams to the body cams they went. Body cams almost HD. You know what I'm saying? They need to get this together.
No one's breathing. Bust that window out. All right. Oh my God. Who can hear my voice? Who's in here? Drivers. Radio. Hey. This is bad, guys. She's alive. We got to get her out. Here, reach. All right. Reach up and unlock this door. Let me see your knife. Let's cut this thing out.
Jesus, bro.
There you go. I don't feel anything. I don't feel a pulse.
She's breathing. I saw her stomach. Her stomach's come
Oh
up.
yeah.
We got two that are gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. What'd be so crazy about these accidents, bro? Or these car crashes, especially when they be like horrific and gruesome? For some odd reason, I don't know how cars are built like this or what be going on. The driver always live in these situations, at least like 80-90% of the time. And if it's not that high, at least 75% of the time when car crashes are very bad, bro, the driver always seems to live, which is insane. And she was the person that she premeditatedly practically was like, yo, I'm finna go crash this car into a building because I'm pissed. Come on, bro.
Christ. This is the worst I've ever
Wow. Was that the dash?
Jesus Christ.
Come on, bro. The dash, bro?
This is the worst I've ever seen. How old is Dominic Caruso? 17? 19? Rest in peace, buddy.
Inside the car, officers quickly confirmed two victims as deceased, 20-year-old Dominic in the front passenger seat and 19-year-old Davion in the back. But one person has survived, the driver, Mackenzie Shirilla. As medics and firefighters rush to tend to the victims, investigators begin trying to understand how such a devastating crash could have happened. That's when they start uncovering alarming details.
It looks like they even went off the road up there.
They did.
But if you're hitting a building that hard, I just can't believe all the people that work up here, that are up here all night long, no one heard.
They're in factory type settings.
Yeah.
What is this? This is a factory? I thought this was a
That are
school.
up here all night long, no one heard.
They're in factory type settings.
Yeah, well,
And it's dark over there.
that's insane though. Once they get her out, I'll go over to this building because I think there's a camera on the front of that building. I don't know if it's working, but I can always ask.
As authorities work to save Mackenzie, the man who initially called 911 to report the incident arrives on the scene to give his side of the story.
Appreciate you giving us a call.
Yeah. Someone in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So.
That's a bummer. I didn't want to get stuck, and I'm like, I ain't fucking. I don't know what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate you giving us a call. Absolutely appreciate it.
They fucking were hitting it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because I saw that front end.
They definitely hit it hard.
Was fucking destroyed.
Right.
All right. Well, what a way to start your Sunday. I guess better than theirs, huh?
Right. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Officers would file the
Damn,
crash
bro.
as an accident, stating that the
Well, that was kind of like a dickhead response. So that's a good way to start your Sunday, better than theirs. Come on, bro. This ain't no time to make no jokes. This is a gruesome car crash. We ain't doing all that.
driver appeared to have attempted to steer off course, but was unable to regain control. Mackenzie was diagnosed with a condition known as POTS, which can cause dizziness and fainting, something officers believed may have contributed to the crash. The presumption was that a combination of Mackenzie's medical condition and drug use had likely led to the tragic crash.
Man, I highly, highly, highly doubt that, bro. I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say, brother, no. I don't care what pot syndrome she got. And she was out smoking weed and probably drinking and all that. Nah, brother. Nah. I ain't going for all that. No.
However, one detail worried officers. There were no signs of braking anywhere, and officers would soon begin to discover why.
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him.
She was scared that she was going to make him crash the day before the actual crash.
So I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crush the car into the wall.
As police continue gathering evidence from the crash site,
She doing voodoo, bro? Come on, brother. We gotta watch out for these type of people.
one officer heads to the hospital to speak with Mackenzie's parents. At this point, all they know is that their daughter was in a serious accident.
Oh, God, help me. Babe, what'd they tell you?
Nothing.
Okay, she was life flighted here.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Okay. No.
What was that?
You want to sit down?
Oh my God.
Oh, dear.
Wait, way to say this. There's progress in Alameda, car into a building. 2 are deceased in the vehicle. Daughter's driving.
Who died?
I don't know whether, but there's one that we don't know. His name's Jacob. Does anyone know Jacob?
Dom?
No, stop. Let him talk.
Guys, I know, we've been dealing with this. Your daughter's okay. She's talking to us. I talked to her, okay? Your daughter's alive, okay? Your daughter's alive. She was driving the vehicle, okay?
Who's that? Jacob and who?
I think, what's the name you said?
Dom?
Might be.
Oh my God.
Stop.
What's his relation to you?
My boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, then Dom was in the car.
Stop. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
It's right now, it's an ongoing investigation. Speed is definitely a
Like I'm literally getting chills from hearing this, bro. Like, brother, if she really intended to harm this dude or these dudes, because what's his name? My man's, I don't know if his name was Jacob. I forget my man's name. The brother that was in the car in the back. If she did this because of that reason, bro, that's gonna aggravate the fuck out of me. Not even gonna lie.
factor. So are drugs.
Dom is dead? Dom is dead? Is that what you're saying to me? Look at me. Is Dom dead?
There's no always way for me to say anything right now, man.
Dom.
This is a serious situation.
Dom with curly. I think the same Dom. Maybe it's a different Dom. It could be a different Dom. Might be a different Dom.
What's
Does
that?
she know about their third?
No, I left. But we're gonna keep it that way for. Okay, she's getting worked on now. Okay. Full transparency here. There's drugs in the car. She had a bag of mushrooms on her and a scale. Full transparency, guys. I'm sorry, I'm ripping the band-aid off. Okay.
Well, brother, you could have told these people that that brother passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about full transparency. Um, it was a car crash. She lived. The other two are deceased. You know what I'm saying? Full transparency. That's what you just said. We gotta drop all that news. And let's go to the brother. You know what I'm saying? The brother that was in the back. My man's Jacob. Let's just go to his parents and let's let them know, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. If that mama, if anything, she should be suing out the wazoo against these people. Like, nah, she that ain't gonna compensate for getting her son back. Nothing ever replace him. But brother, something gotta give.
Drugs in the car.
So she was awake, but not awake, so she was like not.
In and out of consciousness. Should be fully extracted from the vehicle. IFD. I know she has a severe leg injury. IFD.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like, look at this car, gang. Like, she was either trying to take everybody's life in the car or just make sure they was fucked up. But she was definitely trying to take her own. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jesus, look at these shoes. Ew. What are these? Whatever, that's besides the point. That's serious. Let me stop.
I know she has a severe leg injury. But like I said, she was speaking, and she had her seatbelt on.
Mackenzie was the only one in the car wearing a seatbelt, which was why she was the sole survivor. If her intention had been suicide, it's unlikely she would have taken that precaution. This detail would later become important to the...
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I was wrong about I was actually right about what I just said 10 seconds ago about her trying to make sure these brothers didn't live, and she did because she was the only one with a seatbelt on, which is bad news bears. Always wear your seatbelt when you're driving.
investigation.
Yeah, that probably saved her life. 100% saved her life.
She had a seatbelt on. Oh.
I don't believe the others did.
Mackenzie's parents would take the news relatively well, relieved their daughter had survived. But officers now faced a much harder task, telling Dominic's parents. Remember, at this point, they didn't even know their son had been in an accident, let alone that he had passed away.
Hi, Christine. Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, there was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh God!
Yeah. Christine.
Oh God!
Sit down.
Oh God!
Just sit down.
Oh my God!
First of all, y'all grabbing this lady, brother. She has all rights to throw any tantrum she wants, brother. Y'all gotta let that lady, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta let her calm down. Well, I understand he is trying to stop her from probably like passing out, hitting her head or something. So I get it, but brother, let's let this lady, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, take a seat. So,
You know what time it happened at?
no, we don't. Right now, what we do know 100% is somebody called it in, somebody passing by at around 6:15, 6:30.
Called in, what, the car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah, so what it appears that happened is they were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road. They went...
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right on Alameda, right where Progress ends, that's dead ends right there. They hit that building. They hit the sign out front and then they hit the building.
Would they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know. We don't know that. We don't know that.
So 2 kids are dead, my son's dead, another kid's dead, and the girl's in the hospital?
She's in...
Okay, Davion. Why did they say Jacob? Who was Jacob, bro? That kind of just pissed me off. Or was one of their last names Jacob? That blew me. Make sure you like the stream, Guadalupe. Like the stream for your boy. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact you tuned in, man.
Surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
I mean, another family member or friend or anybody that you might want us to call on your behalf?
No. This is a fucking nightmare. Hey, somebody called in at 6:30 in the morning?
Between 6:15
6:15, 6:30, yeah.
Came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is
You know he's stressed out. He gotta smoke this cigarette. Come on, brother. He gonna need like 18 of those.
fucking horrible.
Exactly.
She
Appreciate
was
that.
in her car?
Appreciate that.
It was in Mackenzie's car, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ, this car's toe up, bro. Mangled. Like, look at this joint. What are we doing?
Is she naked or you guys don't know?
We right now we don't know. She's in surgery right now, so we don't know.
What a fucking nightmare.
3 weeks would pass, time that Mackenzie would spend in the hospital recovering. Her condition would improve significantly, eventually allowing her to leave and return to her normal life. The community
She would. Hold on, brother. Is she recording
time that
Snapchats?
Mackenzie would spend in the hospital recovering. Her
Oh, hell no.
normal life. The community mourned the tragic loss of Dominic and Davion and expressed sympathy for Mackenzie, who had just gone through the trauma of losing both her boyfriend and a close friend. But soon, strange things about Mackenzie
When everybody knows me, not from popularity, but from my horrible reputation. Mackenzie's TikTok account. Oh hell no! Ain't you posting this on TikTok? Come on, bro. Watch out, man. We doing dumb shit.
would start to surface. In the weeks that followed, it seems Mackenzie thought everyone concluded the crash as a tragic accident and nothing further. Mackenzie would never attend Dominic or Davion's funerals. On social media, she would brag about her drug use, claiming she could
Just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. Yeah, this bitch is a complete fucking weirdo. And yes, I mean bitch in the most horrific way. This bitch is a clown, gang. Talking about Google Mackenzie Sharilla, Strongville, Ohio. Well, Strongsville, Ohio.
quote, do more drugs than anyone and still live. And then, on October 31st, 2022, Mackenzie would go to her first party since the crash, and her costume for the night would be a detailed corpse with fake blood smeared across her mouth. Mackenzie's parents even went public to defend her outfit, saying she, quote, deserved to have some fun after the accident.
What? She don't deserve shit, boy. Let me
There also appeared to be a mysterious source of income. Mackenzie was spending thousands of undocumented dollars on designer clothing, and she wasn't hiding it either.
What exactly do you make more than you?
Only bragging about it online. But lucky for Mackenzie, this strange behavior still wasn't enough for police to launch a full investigation. However, that would all change when Dominic's family came to the police with a video taken from Dominic's phone. A clip recorded just 10 days before the crash, one that would change everything. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about the best earbuds I've ever used. If you're like
yo, shout out to you,
brands
shout out to you,
sales, Blue Galaxy, and off Icon, this 10 days Officers are. Let's get back to what the investigators uncovered. At this point, officers already had a growing list of suspicions about Mackenzie, but it would be one video submitted by Dominic's parents and filmed by Dominic himself just 10 days before the crash that would turn the entire case on its head.
Dom, if you do not open, you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. Like, I'm dead ass. You're gonna come open this door right now, or there's gonna be a serious problem.
This was a short snippet from a 15-minute video where Mackenzie clearly and continuously threatens Dominic. But this wasn't all. Dominic's family would show even more disturbing material, including text messages confirming she had threatened to kill.
You know, I'm now able to get subs on Twitch now, Aki. You know what I'm saying? Your boy almost an affiliate. I'm almost an affiliate on Twitch, you dig? I can get subs and bits and I don't know whatever else. Probably donations, whatever. But that was all within like the past week or so. So I've been doing pretty good myself with the whole streaming, you know what I'm saying? Been doing my thing.
Dominic. This was enough for officers to reopen the case. Now investigating it as a planned
let me go back.
For officers to reopen
nice. For sure. Tripping is all I'm gonna say. You threaten to end my life all the time. Where's her messages at?
Case. Now investigating it as a planned double homicide.
At this point, this is a homicide investigation, and so we are trying to show that she intentionally drove the car into the wall.
Shortly after the investigation began, police would begin interviewing several of Mackenzie Chirella's friends, family members, and individuals from the community. This would prove to be very insightful. Officers would first bring Tyler, Mackenzie's former boyfriend, in. Unfortunately, his accounts would only serve to deepen their concern.
What? I know he glad he got up out of there from this one of them designer jackets, ain't it? Or it's just like some weak shit. I don't really like these joints. That's besides the point though. So I'm still grinding YouTube. Might do some live streams after 1K subs. How many subs you at?
Concerns.
You understand you're not under arrest.
Yeah.
You walk out anytime you want. We have approximately 10 questions that we wanted to ask you. How long were you guys in a relationship, you and her?
Well, we were all friends in a friend group at first. I ended up dating her for a little bit, like probably over the summer. I was only dating her for probably like a month and a half or like 2 months, and then me and Dom found out that she was cheating on us basically, but it wasn't like anything official, so it wasn't a hard feeling type of whatever.
Wait, what? She was cheating on y'all. So y'all both was dating her together? Well, you was just smart enough to leave, I'm guessing. The 260 in like a month though. I don't know if that's good, but hell yeah, that's good, bro. 260 subs in a month? For sure, for sure. That's hella good, broski. I ain't gonna front to you. Trust me, that's that might be somewhere around where I was at when I first started, like last year. Y'all remember you, random guy? You already asked me that, brother. I remember you. What's up with you? Make sure you like the stream, even though I think you like the stream already, but make sure you like the stream though, gang. So I might be able to get to 1K in like 3 or 4 months, hopefully. Yeah, for sure. You'll be up there. Trust and believe that. For sure, bro. Trust me, I'm trying to get to 3. I'm trying to get to 3 by the end of November. By the end of November, I'm trying to get to 3K. Well, not November. I meant August. Cause it's August right now. I'm trying to get to 3 before August. Before August end. I was trying to get it in July, but I didn't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, keep up that hard work, bro. I'm an artist, by the way. Keep it up. But wear clothes, bro. Shut up, nigga.
Happened. I just kind of was like, after me and Dom found out about that, we had no problems with each other or nothing, but like they were on and off, and I kept on talking to her still while they were on and off because we were all still in the friend group and stuff. So, and then we kind of just like stopped being intimate, you know what I'm saying? We were just friends.
So y'all both was dating her in one relationship at one time? How old is he? I might have missed that. Whatever.
Describe the relationship. What was it? What was she like as your girlfriend?
Like, I didn't really have much with her relationship wise because we didn't date that long, but like friend wise, like she was crazy. Like
she like mentally just not all there. I mean,
yeah, I don't think she's just mentally all there. Like I personally feel like she was trying to kill herself in that crash, and she failed on doing so.
Why did Dom put up with this? Do you know?
I've personally been told that she did voodoo on him. She has told people that she's put a spell on him so that he couldn't break up with her. That she had like grabbed a piece of his hair, and that she had a doll in her room for Dom, and that she had literally put a spell on him.
Okay, so she was one of them chicks of, oh, I'm gonna put a spell on you so you could be deeply in love with me and never leave me. Yes, she's a whack job. She's a whack job, gang. I said, but I got a new PC too, but it's recording bad, so I might download an app or some shit. Specifying for recording. Yeah, I mean you could use like like Streamlabs or something like that, bro. For real. Yeah, I would probably download some shit, but I don't know a lot of like decent stuff. Yeah, you can use Streamlabs. Streamlabs will record stuff for you. I use OBS personally, but Streamlabs will record for you, bro. Like if you just looking to record with videos and just save them on your PC, you could do that. Bro, but got any idea? Cause I need to earn more money. Dude, 300K is crazy. Yeah, for sure.
She would tell everyone. And, like, she truly believed in that kind of stuff. And she also uses the pendulum, I know too, to try to get answers. She tries to use it now to talk to Dom.
Do you think Mackenzie has it in her to drive a
She's trying to talk to him, and she's trying to talk to this man in the afterlife as she done already killed this dude? Come on, bro.
car into a wall? I mean, if you guys speculate that she did it on purpose, do you think she has it in her?
I feel like if she thinks that she can just drive the car into the wall and not feel nothing, you know, like I feel like the only reason she survived is because of how small she is. Like, I feel like she got insanely lucky, but at the same time.
Yeah, she definitely got insanely lucky. Look how mangled this car is. Like, look how mangled the car is. This joint, what would you call this? This would be the by the sunroof. It's not, well, not the fender flare, but this part. This is the frame of the car, gang. Like this is the entire frame. Well, at least, yeah, part of the framework of this car. This joint is snapped in half. Like the reason she survived because she had that seatbelt on and this airbag saved her. For sure.
I'm not lucky to have survived that because it's like she killed 2 people. If that was what she was trying to do, but it's like I feel like that's what she was trying to do, was crash the car into the wall.
By now, a far darker picture of Mackenzie's actions was beginning to take place. This is when 2 friends who had attended the party would come forward to police, claiming they had evidence that, in their view, proved the crash was no accident at all.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, explain it.
So this is when they were going down Progress Drive, and then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like on that side grass. So that's the sign.
That's when it hits the sign.
And then that's where she curved exactly right on.
Gotcha.
Missed those 2 rocks and went right into the sign, the side of it. She went right into that wall.
Right.
No, so you can see like the hard braking. was right at the wall, and then her high speed
was after the hard braking.
was 90 miles per hour.
It looks like the person
Is these the
like
dudes
the hard
showing them
side of
this?
it. She went right into that wall.
Right.
Is these the friends, or is this forensics? How they know this? How they tracking this?
No,
This is
so
crazy.
you can see like the hard braking was right at the wall, and then her high speed
was after the hard braking.
was 90.
Top speed 90 miles an hour. Hard braking 1, high speed 1, phone usage 3. Wow. So she was on her phone doing this? Yeah, like I said at first, bro, she intended to kill these guys. She wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to just take her life. She was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Say, yo, I'm off. Have a good day streaming, y'all. Why? Good day with the stream. Appreciate that, Aki. Make sure you like the stream, brother, before you leave. Even though I think you already like the stream. Alright, what's up, country? Yeah, my dog is from the UK. Shout out to the UK, man.
90 miles per hour.
It looks like the person in the front seat tried to turn the wheel because of the fact they were going to go straight into a wall. And it doesn't say she heart broke once. It was 90 miles per hour down that whole road. And I also think because of Kenzie's and Dominic's history, that they were fighting, I think Davion went on his phone to distract himself from the fighting. Although they were on drugs, they can also still be fighting with being on drugs.
Wow. So she was driving that fast the whole time while she was fighting with him. Everybody's practically on their phones. She definitely intended to kill these guys. And bro was on his phone in the back, like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to the crib. The fact what's really bottling my mind, bro, what's really pissing me off is the fact that she, before she made that right to go down that road, whatever that road name is, she was supposed to keep going straight to drop the man Davion off. But she turned down that road. Yes, she meant to do this, bro. I ain't trying to hear it.
While the statements were deeply concerning, investigators still didn't have enough concrete evidence to determine Mackenzie's intent. Without a documented pattern of behavior, it was still possible the crash had been a drug-induced accident. But that changed during an interview with Dominic's brother, who provided detectives with crucial information about Dominic and Mackenzie's turbulent relationship. The following video includes talk of self-harm. Viewer discretion is advised.
She mentioned that anytime Dom would kind of want to break up with her, she kind of would go crazy. Describe crazy, like what kind of crazy?
Like there is times where she called Dom and said, if you break up with me, I'm going to word for word. There was an instance literally a couple days before the crash that she was hitting him on the highway while driving, and he had to pull his car over on the side of the highway, not in a very safe parking spot either, and have somebody else come pick them up and drive the car home because he was scared that she was going to make him crash. And that was just prior to the day before the actual crash.
Apparently, just days.
Come on, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. Like he was supposed to. I get people feeling bad for people, bro, but sometimes you gotta ditch. You gotta ditch motherfuckers, gang. Fuck all that. Oh, if you leave, I'ma harm myself, brother. That's on you. I cares nothing about that. Get over it. You'll get over it, brother. Trust and believe that one. That's too crazy.
Before the
gang.
crash, Mackenzie had threatened Dominic's life, saying she would crash the car they were in. Dominic's brother continued the interview by giving officers a compelling motive for why the crash may have been intentional.
It's okay. All I care about is you. Wait, what? It's okay. All I care about is you trying to end my life. Or put your hand on the steering wheel and try to end it. Who sent this? Lil Ken baby? What?
You're going 94 miles an hour. You don't have a very fast car to begin with. You were stomping that gas pretty much that whole entire time. There's no brake marks on the street at all. Even before the hit, you would think that some type of instinct would kick in and slam on the brakes. But to my knowledge, she went straight into it. Off of what I know and off my assumptions, Dom tried to break up with her multiple times, even in July. It kept not like working out, whatever. They kept making back up. Kenzie's known to be the kind of person that she's let us know she will never let go of Dom. And if she has to let go of Dom, she will not go on living herself. She's pretty much let that be known.
Mackenzie's actions after the crash were also of concern to police. On August 6th, only a week after the incident, police would be called to Mackenzie's house by her father. There, he would make concerning statements. While there is no footage of the incident, the officer that was called out would retell the strange incident in an interview.
Sergeant, I want to ask you first about August 6th. If you recall, that's the day you guys were dispatched to Mackenzie Shirilla room. Can you tell me about that day?
So we were dispatched up to the room for a disturbance. Once we arrived up on the room, she was upset with her dad. We asked the dad to step out, and we're trying to calm him down, and he's like, you guys probably know who I am. At one point in the conversation, he's like, I feel like my daughter needs a psych evaluation. And he's like, because she's not, thinking clearly, and word for word what he said, I don't recall every word that he said. He was pretty hysterical, he was pretty upset. She was upset with her dad because she wanted the lady to go to the funerals.
During this interaction, it became clear that Mackenzie was deeply upset with her.
Damn, bro. And his birthday was coming up, gang. September, what's that, 21st or 24th? Come on, brother. He didn't even get to... That's petty as hell.
Father, despite creating a shrine for Dominic, regularly posting on his Facebook memorial page, and wearing his clothes, her father hadn't allowed her to attend Dominic's funeral. It appeared that Mackenzie was truly mourning his death. But around this time, police managed to gain access to her phone. What they uncovered didn't just explain her mysterious source of income, it also hinted at something far more disturbing. After decrypting Mackenzie's phone, investigators discovered several photos of her posing with large sums of cash, despite having no documented job or known source of legitimate income. They also found fake IDs, seemingly intended to help her pass as an adult. But most concerning was a Snapchat conversation dated July 22nd, 2022, in which Mackenzie quoted $1,000 for pictures and $2,500 for an in-person meeting.
What? Can we do thrills or what? 4 bands. You can have 4 straps of what? Of $1. What? 1,000. You finger that blank for me and blank while I'm doing it, then blank I'm down, you a blank. What? Send $1,000 so we can link anything you want for $2,500. I'm getting cash in person. No way I'm sending you anything up front, especially 1K. So let me know when and where you want to do it. Okay, so was she selling ass? That's what I'm getting from this. Cause you finger that blank can only mean one thing to me. Let me not speculate though. Hold on.
To do, quote, anything you want. Taken together, the materials painted a deeply troubling picture. On top of this, her phone revealed numerous examples of reckless driving. Videos showed her speeding, smoking marijuana behind the wheel, recording Snapchats while distracted, crashing during a practice run and laughing about it, letting go of the steering wheel, and even bragging about driving recklessly. But in November, detectives would discover evidence far beyond any reasonable doubt. After analyzing Mackenzie's phone location data, investigators were able to retrace her movements in the days leading up to the crash. That's when they made a dark discovery. Just days before the incident, Mackenzie had driven down the exact same road 7 times, heading straight towards the same brick wall. She had practiced the route.
What?
Officers believed they had gathered enough evidence the route heading. Mackenzie had. They made
Hold on,
a
bro.
dark discovery.
That just sent chills down my spine. Are we serious? There's no way.
Just days before the incident, Mackenzie had driven down the exact.
It says using location data extracted from Mackenzie's phone. I searched whether her phone had registered in the area of, I don't know, is that Aldameda? Whatever drive and Progress Drive. I found her phone was on Alameda Drive 7 times, with the last time being July 28th at 17:42 hours. She drove down this road 7 times. Yeah, she's a wacko, gang.
Exact same road 7 times, heading straight towards the same brick wall. She had practiced the route. Officers believed they had gathered enough evidence to prove Mackenzie had planned the murders. On November 4th, 2022, more than 3 months after the incident, officers were dispatched to arrest 18-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla.
Where's she? Right back there, pal.
Is she 18 now?
Hi, Mackenzie.
It's over with.
Step out for me. I'm Detective Hazu. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
Man, we don't want to hear that crying, boy. I don't want to hear none of that.
Recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
Stand right by that black net.
He's put his gun. That was smart. If that police officer just put his gun in there, I think that's what a lot of them need to do. It's been several instances where police officers get their gun took away in the station, somebody end up firing that joint. It's also kind of bad because what if somebody running in there and they on some weird activity, whatever. That's
Okay, Mackenzie, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off. I need like all the jewelry and everything to come off, okay?
I can't wear any of it.
No, I need you to take it off while you're in jail right now.
Mackenzie's parents would soon find out about her arrest and immediately drive to the police station and desperately confront the police. But it would all be too late.
I need to speak to my daughter because you guys aren't allowed to speak to her at all. That's from the lawyer. How you guys did this on the weekend is just, what all you do is go, hey, there's a warrant for her. We would have brought her right down here with no problem. But you hit it. Unbelievable. I mean, she's 18. So the warrant was.
Well, brother, it's kind of it's a little too late for all that because when she was 17 during the time of the crash, which she turned 18 in 2 days. This is 4 months later. She's 18, which now she can be tried as an adult. Once you're 18, you're an adult, brother. You know what I'm saying? Once you're able to go to, I guess you could say, quote unquote, big boy jail, it's over with. Ain't no more parents involved. The lawyer thing you can say. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. But the whole, oh, we could have brought her down here. Y'all supposed to call us. Man, we ain't got to do none of that. She 18, brother. She grown. She with us now. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold on. That sound kind of funny. She in jail now. Deal with it. Get her a lawyer, and you tell her just not to talk. She get a phone call.
Well, you could have made a phone call, couldn't you? You had your creeper out in front of my yard watching. So, She can't take any, she's an adult, she can't take any phone calls right now. Okay, well, I still need to speak to my daughter, so she understands what her, not to say anything to you guys. I mean, BFPD had to roll out the whole mask to pick up an 18-year-old girl who could hardly walk out of a hospital visit. It's just beyond me.
So we follow the law, and that's what we're doing today?
Yep. Am I gonna yell?
So we follow the law. That's what we're doing today. Hey, that detective, he on bullshit. Like, boy, look, stop playing with me. I've been a detective for about 35 years. We following laws and protocols. Stop playing with me. We don't care who daughter this is, boy. She 18. She booked. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they said she don't get no phone calls is low-key kind of crazy. But at the same time, they do got to figure this out. Because that brother Dominic and my man's, I keep forgetting his name. But my other man's, they call him Jacob. His name started with a D too. I forget. But yeah, my mans, they both lost their lives to this crash, brother. And that lady drove down that street 7 times practicing how she was going to do this. Because she knew one day that this was going to come. Or one day that this day was going to come and she was going to need to perform this weird-ass activity. We don't even play like that.
Have 2 minutes.
Stop playing, boy.
You cannot talk to her about these. Why doesn't she get a phone call? If you arrest her, why don't she get a phone call?
She was just brought in. They're going to process her. As soon as they get the time for her to make a phone call, she will be able to make a phone call.
She's a lawyer. She does have a lawyer.
She is 18 years old and she could speak that.
Yeah, but she's a dumb 18-year-old that just turned 18.
Well,
And these guys are going to take advantage of her. She's not allowed to speak to you guys. I'm
listen,
telling you that.
her attorney can call us.
Don't ask her any questions. She's not allowed to speak to you.
Her parents don't want Mackenzie to talk and
well, brother, that's solely up to her.
Demand a lawyer is present. Mackenzie is going to need that lawyer, as she's going to have to face the consequences of her actions in a court of law. She's tried as an adult and decides not to be tried by jury, leaving her fate to a judge, despite the defense's claims.
Well, either way, I think she was dicked regardless. Wait, how come? Hold on. So, is this only in the state of Ohio where you can in one of these cases, or in cases you can waive your right to be tried by a jury and just be like, nah, bro, I want the judge to decide my fate. She might have dicked herself on that one, but you can do that. That's legal. I don't know.
That she lost consciousness, the evidence against her proves this claim was a lie, and the prosecution believes she crashed the car as an easy way out of the relationship. The judge agreed, and on August 14th, 2023, Mackenzie's fate was finally sealed.
This is the type of evidence you can never unsee. You can never forget the visual or audio of this exhibit. It was chilling and tragic. As you review that exhibit, you know that you are watching the oncoming deaths of 2 people, and there's nothing that will stop it. Exhibit 802 crystallizes the deadly decision-making of the defendant. She morphs from a responsible driver to literal hell on wheels as she makes her way down the street. The mission was death. Mackenzie alone decided to push the pedal to the floor and demand the ultimate speed of that vehicle to 90 to 100 miles per hour. Mackenzie decided death was the ultimate goal that day, and she alone made that decision for Dominic and Davion, and she continuously acted
Davion.
purpose. In the early morning hours of July 31st, 2022, her purpose was to kill Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan. Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful. This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
On August 14th, Mackenzie was found guilty on 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools. She's facing 15 years to life and is currently being held in the Ohio Reformatory for Women. Her first opportunity for parole will come in October of 2037.